Well, hello people on YouTube, this is StAngry74, and I prestiged again. This morning I hit 5th prestige, and I wanted to summarize once again what I've discovered the last 3 prestiges because I promised I would. Every time I hit an odd prestige I would summarize what I achieved. So the first thing, I finished my Diamond SMGs. I achieved it when I was like 3rd prestige, level 40. And for a prestige and a half, I kind of decided to stop going for the small kill streaks and develop a more consistent pattern for getting higher kill streaks. Now, the thing I found is that I'm not as much of like a Fearcrads pro to get my Orbital VSAT on its own as the first kill streak. So I developed a system that is a guaranteed Swarm, Dogs, VTOL Warship, Lodestar if you can get a Sentry gun. So the basis is playing kill confirmed is a much easier way of getting free points for kills. Now, hardpoint, yeah, you can play the objective, but that's too risky. You can die in the hardpoint really easy because that's where everyone else is playing. But if you're not on the hardpoint, you only get 100 points per kill, and there's no other way to get points. Kill confirmed, free tags. There's tags on the ground. Boom, 100 points right there. You don't have to do anything. This gameplay itself, in this game, I was 10 points off a double swarm. But theater mode was being ridiculous again, so it didn't record the second half of my kill streak. But you know, like I consider myself an average player. I'm not that good of a person, and yet with this system, I can get a swarm. It's just that simple. All I do is you're gonna see a couple times in this gameplay. I just see tags and I collect them, and I get free points. And I always go for the tag after I kill the person. I never leave it there because that's just because a kill is only 50 points. But a kill with a confirm is 150 points. That's already 50 more than objective games. Also, free denies, free confirms. Boom, right there. So much easier to get your swarms and stuff. So, the SMGs I would suggest for this kind of kill streak setup would be MP7, PDW, MSMC, and the Vector. The other 2 SMGs are a little more difficult. So, you know, they're not as easy because for the 4 SMGs that I named, the same class works every single time. My favorite, personally, is the Vector, but in this game I pulled up the MP7 because I was dying at the beginning, so I'm like, let's change it up a little bit. Like, basically my setup, it involves ditching primary gunfighter and all of your equipment and stuff for perks, because that's what you need to get on higher kill streaks. You need perks, perks, and perks, getting off the radar. So silencers on every SMG. Now, every SMG besides the Vector, I would also use the Grip because it has a large enough magazine, and the grip makes SMGs better. The Vector, though, I would use extended mags. I would use it in the Scorpion too, but I don't use the Scorpion to go on high kill streaks. But the Vector, I use extended mags because the Vector has controllable recoil. It kind of goes straight up, and extended mags is very, very useful because those 32 bullets run out really quickly. So that's my preference, the Vector, extended mag, silencer. Running at perk 1 greed with Ghost and Hardline, just because you want to stay off that rate as much as possible, and Hardline will help you get those streaks faster. It takes off 20% off the score you need. So for a swarm, instead of 1,900 points, it's like 1,700 or 1,650 points. So you don't notice it as much for like UAV and stuff. Like 2 tags, boom, a free 200 points right there. Free 200 points. And yeah, that's basically it. The like Ghost and Hardline, very, very good combo. I'd use that on every class, even if I'm not going for kill streaks. Perk 2, I was trying different things with it. I know that Toughness is a necessity that you can't live without, because I'm always getting into gunfights. I'm always getting to close range, kind of will you live, will you die kind of thing. And Toughness really helps me out because I never flinch and I never shoot above the enemy. Scavenger is there to help you replenish ammo, and you know, don't run out, because before I was level 44, I was always running out of ammo, especially with the Vector. When I was trying to get a gold, it was the hardest thing in the world because it would run out of ammo so freaking fast. It was ridiculous how fast it ran out of ammo, and I could never get bloodthirsty medals with it. So Scavenger is a big help because you don't have to worry about picking guns up, improvising and stuff. You can just keep that gun that you have in your hands, the one that you trust, the one that you love so dearly. And yeah, and then perk 3 Dexterity, because climbing things faster means you can get away from people faster. If you're in a gunfight that you realize you can't win, I always climb stuff when that happens. I just randomly press X on cover and I climb and I run away, and it helps a lot. Getting to enemies also faster. The kill streak setup itself I'm using the Sentry gun, Orbital VSAT, and then whatever I feel after that. So this gameplay was when I was level 54 or 55. I just unlocked the swarm and I tried to get it. I got it before. This was like maybe my third or fourth swarm, swarm that I got, and very simple. Basically, what the Sentry gun does is for people who can't get the Orbital VSAT on its own. There's a lot of people who can do that. Like all these YouTubers are like, yeah, run VSAT, but when you run it, you just die so much, and it's not as rewarding. Because the Sentry gun, instead of being a 1200 kill streak, it turns into an 800 kill streak. With Hardline, it's like 700. So it just makes it just gets you that much closer. The Sentry gun, get 2 kills, 25 points, but then there's tags on the ground that are still worth 100 no matter what happens. These tags are still worth 100. So the Sentry gun, you can literally not kill anybody and go from the Sentry gun to the VSAT just like that. That's what I did in this gameplay. I think I killed maybe one person between my Sentry gun and my VSAT. The VSAT is basically a pre-fire machine. All you do is you see people on the radar and you just sit in the corner and wait for them and pre-fire them. Kind of like what I was doing here. My Orbital VSAT already ran out, but before I knew where people were. I was shooting them like pre-firing. I was already aiming down the sights when I saw the person. So the Orbital VSAT is like an OP machine. The one problem with it I found is that it runs like you can get counter UAV'd really fast. And then the VSAT also gets you those assist points. So those assist points also help you get to the high kill streaks. And I picked up my swarm right there, called it in the ending, and the recording ended. So yeah, that's my combat record. And I prestige now. I'm 5th prestige. And yeah, hopefully I'll keep you up to date with more kind of kill streak tips and stuff if you want more like that. So yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.